Good morning everybody, I hope you're all well. Don't mind my sort of croaky voice, it's because I still am recovering from COVID, but I don't actually have it anymore. Like, you know how after 10 days you're not contagious? Like, it's one of those situations. But basically, I thought I'd do a sort of get ready with me video today. I've never really done one of these properly. I've done them sort of within vlogs, but I've never done a whole video dedicated to one. But I thought that this would be an exciting one to do because I'm actually going for a job interview this afternoon. It's nothing like major. I'm just wanting to get a job at one of the bars in my area in Edinburgh, and I need to kind of make myself look presentable because the place is it's quite bougie. It's not like really posh, but it's like kind of like a funky vibe, so I want to come across like I'm a fun person with a cool personality that they're gonna like for their customers. But anyway, I'm blabbering. I really obviously need to sort this whole situation out. I've got this massive eruption on my forehead, which is so annoying because I popped it yesterday and then I put pseudocreme on it. And I thought like it's gonna close over and it's all gonna be perfect for the interview, and it just is still there. So we're gonna need to do something about that. We're gonna need to sort out my hair. And I also asked you guys over on my Instagram for some questions to talk about whilst I'm getting ready, so I'm gonna answer those. And I'm also gonna choose my outfit with you guys because I have no idea what I'm wearing. Well, I think I have some form of idea what I'm wearing, but I'll need to go through all the options and you can help me. Actually, no, you won't be able to help me because I would have already done the interview by the time this video has gone up, but anyway, you can think you're helping me. Okay, I'm fresh out the shower and I'm now gonna move on to hair. I'm actually gonna put some Mario Badescu drying lotion on my massive zit. You know it works when it's kind of stinging on your forehead. I always get a little bit excited when I'm putting on zit cream because I'm like, where else have I got a zit? Let me put it everywhere else. Yeah, let's put some on my chin. Okay, so for hair, I think I'm gonna do a slick back, Bella-headed sort of bun. I think it's gonna be a little bit difficult because my hair is gonna be really crazy because it's been in plaits. Okay, let me put my hair up because, anyway, I can't be bothered. I might do this off camera just because I'm not a professional and I don't want to make this into a tutorial because I don't actually know what I'm doing half the time. So I'll come back once I've finished putting my hair up. Okay, I'm back. I decided to straighten my hair instead of putting it in a slick back bun just because it really wasn't working because my hair was really curly. I'm gonna look a bit weird whilst we're doing my makeup because I'm putting my hair in a headband to make sure it doesn't go in my hair and make it greasy. Also, you can see that I've taken off the spot cream and the eruption hasn't quite gone away, but the magic of makeup, it'll be fine, I hope. Got myself a cup of tea because I'm actually feeling a little bit rough. So I actually had COVID, which I've said about 5 million times on this channel, but anyway, I had COVID and then I saw a bunch of my friends and a lot of them had a cough and really sore sinuses. And I was like, what? Like, have you got COVID? And they were like, no, it's this thing called like sinusitis, or some people thought they had tonsillitis. So I was like, I really don't want to get that, and I did. I woke up this morning and I had the sorest pains in my sinuses. Like, I normally get quite bad sinus pain when I'm landing in a plane, you know, when the pressure changes and it like blocks up your sinuses. But yeah, so I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, which is not really the vibe, and also you can hear it in my voice, and also I don't want to go to my interview sounding like I have COVID, and I'm gonna need to think of a quick speech to be like, I don't have COVID, in case the person's like, babes, have you got COVID? Because that's not going to be the vibe, you know, they're not going to want to hire me into their establishment if I'm going to go and infect all of their customers. Anyway, sorry, I'm just talking so much. So I already said that I asked everyone some questions on my Instagram, and I actually got some questions, so thanks so much if you asked any questions. So the first question, very basic, what is your plan for next year? So I finished school, and to be honest, it's been quite not difficult, but I found the situation quite difficult to adjust to because I've been at the same school for half my life. So it's quite a weird prospect to be leaving the place that I've only really ever known. Oh yeah, I'm just using the Wellada skin food just to moisturise my face. I like to put a lot on because I have eczema, so my face gets really, really dry, and also I use it as a primer. Yeah, so I decided to go on a gap year a couple of years ago, and I still haven't planned anything for my gap year. Like, I've genuinely had 2 years to decide, Like, I decided that I was gonna go on a gap year. And I went skiing last year before COVID happened. Like, I was in the Alps when all the like stories started coming in the newspapers and stuff. And yeah, that's when I decided. And I still haven't planned anything because I've kind of been like pushing it off because it's kind of a scary prospect for me. We're gonna be honest in this Q&A. I'm very, very scared for the coming year. Like, I have a lot of things I want to do. Like, I want to continue my YouTube. I want to do some courses in like Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator. Like, I think all of that's really exciting. The thoughts of my friends, everyone I've ever really known, like there's a few gems from back in Holland, you know who you are if you're watching, and everyone I've really ever known is going to uni and they're all gonna like make new friends, and like I get jealous of my friends, I'll admit. Like, I don't like the idea of them all moving on and making new friends, so it's a little bit of a scary prospect. Sorry, I keep repeating myself, but it is something that I do think about a lot. Okay, let me discuss what my ideal gap year plan would be. My ideal gap year plan would be to go and stay in my grandma's flat in London, make loads of YouTube content, start working with brands, go to cool events, meet some other YouTubers, learn new skills like Photoshop, things like that. What else? I don't know, I would like to meet a lot of new people. But yeah, so after my gap year, if I get through, I intend on going to university. I don't really want to go to university. Like, I've been thinking about this for the last few weeks and like, it really doesn't appeal to me for a number of reasons. I do actually really like the course I have a place for. Like, I'm currently set to study marketing at Newcastle and I really like the course. But there are a lot of things I've heard about university that have just really put me off going, including a lot of people doing drugs, and I'm not one of those people that's like, ooh, you do drugs. I don't judge anyone, and you know, it doesn't matter, it doesn't affect my opinion of you, but I do find it a bit scary, like the idea of people being spiked and stuff. Like, anyone would. And also, I know that not everyone goes to university and gets spiked and attacked, you know what I mean? But I've just had some events in my life that I wish I hadn't experienced that I feel are more prominent at university, and I'm kind of like, well, if it's already happened to me when I'm in school, well, it's obviously going to happen to me in university, isn't it? So I'm getting quite deep, but I'm feeling quite emotional today. I'm just doing my eyebrows with the soap brow technique. I'm using a bar of pears soap, and I just put a bit of water on it to dampen it, and I brushed them up, and then I kind of shaped them to be the way I want them to be. I don't know, it's been a rocky 2 years for everyone because of COVID. I've had a few extra things thrown at me. I don't know, I wouldn't be who I am now if they hadn't happened, but sometimes I do wish some of the things that have happened didn't happen. Oh my god, I'm really dragging out this answer. I'm really sorry. I'll move on to the next question. Let me just have a look what it is. Okay, the next question is quite exciting. I put this post on my Depop Instagram quite a long time ago saying that I was going to have like a rebrand kind of thing, and some people asked me like what the plans are, and I am one of those people that likes to think big. You know, I like to make very unrealistic plans, which does sometimes come and bite me in the bum because they're mostly so unrealistic that I could never even do them. But I really want to get into designing my own clothes, and by that I don't mean like designing clothing patterns. Like, I don't want to design the shape of the clothes. Like, I'd like to design sort of prints to put on things. And this has been like a very popular thing that a lot of people have been doing, and I just really like the sound of it, and I just thought, why not have a go? Honestly, the project hasn't started at all yet, but it's definitely a gap year project. I think what I'd do is I'd go to like charity shops and buy clothes that are plain enough that I could print my own design onto them and then sell them, so they're kind of one-off, so I'm not just like bulk buying loads of white t-shirts from like AliExpress. Not that I would ever do that, but it would probably be the most cheap and practical way to do it if I was going to buy loads of white t-shirts. I have no idea what the designs are going to be, no idea at all, but stay tuned, and hopefully we'll get somewhere with it. Sorry, I haven't been telling you what makeup I've been using, but I put the Glossier Skin Tint on in shade 11, I'm gonna guess, and now I'm going in with the stretch concealer in G10, I don't know, G10 or G11, one of the two, and yeah, I'm just putting it under my eyes and I'm trying to cover up my spots as much as possible. Okay, I thought I was going to be able to do my entire makeup routine and talk for the whole time, but but I think I'm just gonna go off camera and finish my makeup, and then I'll come back when we're choosing my outfit, just because I'm actually not feeling that well, so I need to get my act together. But yeah, I'm really sorry, I literally answered like 3 questions, but thank you so much for asking me questions if you did. Okay, I'll catch you once I've done my makeup. Okay, so now it's time to plan the outfit. So I have a brown pinstripe suit, which I feel like is just, you know, a good thing to wear because it's professional and it just looks nice and I feel confident in it. And I'm obviously gonna wear a pair of Doc Martens with it because why the hell would I not? The thing that I am thinking about is the under top. So if I was a basic B, or not a basic B, sorry, not in a mean way. You know, if my style was minimalistic, I would wear a nice white plain top underneath and have the suit be the staple part of the outfit. But I'm thinking that I can wear something quite colourful that's gonna show what my personality is to my potential employer. So I have a number of candidates, so we're gonna run through them all and you guys can tell me in the comments which ones you like. Obviously the interview will have already happened, so try not to hate on me too much if I go for one that you didn't like, but anyway, let's go and look at the top options. Okay, so the suit in question is this brown pinstripe suit that I've definitely worn on my channel before. Like, I feel like I've put it on my channel before. I swear I've gotten dressed up for a job interview before. Oh my god, I actually have in my Styling Your Scenarios video. Okay, so this is the first top. It's really nice. It's like 3/4 length and it does kind of cover my whole stomach. But my only question about this is that it's firstly quite low cut, so it could come off in the wrong way, and it's also mesh. Like, obviously it's very like fine mesh, like you can't even really see my bra, but I just worry that it's just gonna give off the wrong impression. That being said, let's try it on with a suit jacket and see how it looks. So I really do like the combination of brown and purple, but you know what, I do actually think it looks quite nice. But I feel like this would be really cool with like a pair of jeans on a night out, just not really for a job interview. Like, I just don't want to give off the wrong impression. I would really, really like to land this job because I just need some money. Like, on my nights out, I'm like praying that my card's not going to be declined when I'm asking for a mojito, you know? Like, I just need to have a more stable form of income. And also, if I get a job, then I'm going to have a bit more purpose to my life and I'm not going to be like, what do I do with my life today? Do you know what I mean? So I would like to get the job. So I think this is going to be a no. Anyway, on to the next. Okay, so next option, my Playmobil Cd top. Obviously, I love this top. Like, it's one of my favourite ever tops that I've ever owned. But my worry is that it's not going to go with the pinstripes because I feel like with the clashing patterns, like, they both need to be sort of geometric for it to work. But this is like an actual, like, object. Do you know what I mean? But we'll try it on anyway and see how it looks. Okay. You know what? I actually think it's quite nice because it's kind of like the beigey colours and the brown. Sorry, I'm looking in the viewfinder to see what the patterns look like together. But I actually think it's quite nice. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think. Okay, I really like this top because I feel like you can dress it down or dress it up. It looks quite professional but with a bit of a twist, you know what I mean? Like, the collar is quite flattering and it buttons up all the way. So that does not give off the wrong impression, and also it's not mesh, so I am quite enjoying this. But the ultimate test is with the jacket. Okay, I'm actually really hoping this is gonna work because this is what I had my vision on. Why is it like, okay, wait, let me try and fix this situation. Maybe if I tuck the collar over the top. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm feeling. Let me go and look in my mirror and I'll be right back because I can't really see because I'm looking in my viewfinder. Okay, after careful inspection, I believe this is the best option because I think it's the shape. I think the design is cool and it represents me as a person, and I also think it works well with the pinstripe. My only little annoyance about this top is the collar is like lighter, do you know what I mean, than this. Like, on the bottom of the collar it's like the same print as that, but I don't understand why they made that lighter. Like, I don't really like that. But okay, I'm not going to criticise it because I do really like it. I'm just being fussy and particular about what I wear. Okay, so it's been a few hours since I filmed because I've been busy watching every single video on YouTube on how to get a job during a job interview. But now I'm actually ready to go to the job interview. This is the final outfit. I've added my brown Marc Jacobs snapshot bag. I was originally going to wear my pink Miu Miu side bag, but I thought that it might take away attention from the top, and I quite like how the brown sort of just all blends in together so you can hardly notice it, so all the attention is on the Jaded Undone top. So I've just got the matching trousers on, and I don't know how I'm going to show you my shoes, but they're just my black snake print Sinclair Doc Marten boots, and that is the final look. So I'm gonna end the video now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me get ready for my interview. I don't even know if I'm gonna get the job. I really hyped myself up to get the job now if I'm putting this on the internet. It's gonna be embarrassing if I don't get it. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Let me know what content you guys want to see, and I hope you guys have an amazing week. Bye!